Hello and welcome back to the channel, and welcome to what is possibly my favorite car of the year. So here's the all-new, much-anticipated Suzuki Jimny, and doesn't it just look the part? With its boxy design, it kind of reminds me of a G-Wagon, but just a smaller, cheaper version. This car that we had on test was an automatic which comes in at 320,000 Rand. So what do you get for your money? Well, you get this funky interior which features an infotainment system that has Bluetooth, USB, CarPlay or SD card connectivity options, as well as your various settings. It also has features such as electric windows, aircon, automatic rain and light sensors, park assist and a multifunctional steering wheel. I should mention that the specs we get in South Africa miss out on a lot of other options that feature on the European models, such as a rear view camera, heated seats, lane keeping assist and other options that would have been nice to have in South Africa. However, I'm sure it would only bring up the price anyways. Now we should probably point out the Jimny's biggest problem, which is the boot space. Having only 85 litres worth of capacity, it isn't the best. However, if you put the rear seats down, it actually makes for quite a lot more room, having now a 377 litre capacity, which if you don't mind using the back seats, actually makes for a decent boot space. Let's get into the drivability of this car, because firstly I should mention that we took this car to Knysna and back for the annual hill climb that takes place there. So over the long journeys the stability really isn't bad, as we could cruise smoothly on the open roads at about 120 km an hour. However, the biggest issue if you're going to use it over long distances is that you'll be stopping at a lot of petrol stations because the fuel tank is absolutely tiny, and honestly could have been bigger, as you can only do about 400 km at a push. Other than that, it's a great drive, but I would want to try the manual variant because the automatic only has 4 gears, whereas the manual is a 5-speed. So the Suzuki Jimny has a 1.5 litre 4-cylinder petrol unit that pushes out 75 kilowatts and 130 Newton meters of torque. Now Suzuki claim that the fuel compression ratio is lower than the previous model, which lowers the average fuel consumption by about 14%. Now Suzuki claim that this car can push out 6.8 litres per 100 kilometers, but I managed to average about 8.4 litres per 100 kilometers on our way to Knysna. With the Jimny, you have the option to switch the car from rear-wheel drive to 4-wheel drive high or low, which is what you want if you need to tackle the rough stuff. Taking the car off-road is a breeze because you'll know you'll always come out on the other side, which is great news for this new Jimny because it does its job brilliantly. I don't think there's another car in its segment that can do what it does better for cheaper. Now if you think the Jimny doesn't look good enough, there are actually various kits available for the car to make it look more like a G-Wagon or Defender, which is quite cool. When it comes to safety, the car does have ABS, BAS and ISOFIX mounts as well as dual SRS airbags. However, the Euro NCAP safety rating for the car only came in at 3 out of 5 stars, which is mediocre and not the best, so just be safe when you are driving one. Well guys, that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Sorry that the car's a bit dirty, but on our way to Knysna and back, the car actually collected a lot of bugs and dirt. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you enjoyed the Jimny as much as I did. I mean, it's a brilliant car. But anyways, cheers.